3D Stacking Acrylic Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi everyone! In today's video I'm going to be showing you this Christmas stocking that has a little teddy bear and some presents that are sticking out of it, and it's covered in flocking powder, so it's very fuzzy looking. It's a little bit more on the realism side than like a cartoon version of this same design could be done. I really enjoyed making this one. It's something that you could definitely keep and do elegant other designs with. It can be thrown in with so many other different designs if you're doing a full set. So I really enjoyed making this. Like I said, the flocking powder I think makes this design. So if you have flocking powder, definitely use that for your stockings because it makes them look so fuzzy and adorable and soft. So I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well.
So to begin with, I did an overlay of white acrylic on this nail. And I did that for actually quite a few of my Christmas designs, just because there's so much happening with them. There's so much color, their colors are so vivid, the reds and the greens and everything. And I just kind of wanted the backgrounds to disappear. So a lot of my Christmas backgrounds have a white background, or just white. So as I'm doing this, today I did 2 more nails that had a solid white background. And after I did those, I'm thinking, you know, I feel like kind of an idiot because I have some really pretty shimmery white acrylic that I don't use very often because I forget I have it, and I should have been using that for all of these backgrounds because that would look so much nicer than just plain white. But that's okay. They look good. Like I said, the white is just to kind of disappear, so you don't really see it anyway. But that other one would have looked really nice. That being said, it is what it is, and this one's done, and I'm not going to change it. So I'm going to be filing this nail into shape after it has that layer of clear acrylic on top of it. And I started with a pretty coarse bit, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to use a much finer bit just to refine the surface texture and make it much more easier to sculpt on. So now I'm going to begin sculpting my stocking with red acrylic. And to begin with, you're just basically making a foot. So that's pretty easy. It's just kind of like an L shape that's really, really rounded. And another thing I just want to mention that I've kind of noticed with myself is I go through streaks where I will always put a layer of gel sealer on and then start sculpting, or I go through streaks where I will not put a layer of gel sealer on before I start sculpting. And there are reasons to do them one way or the other. And most designs, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make or break it to do it one way or the other, and some it does. This is one that I probably should have put the gel sealer on prior to putting on my stocking. The reason is there's a lot of red acrylic going on top of white, and if you get red acrylic on, it's hard to smooth it back and clean it up because it's going to stain your white acrylic underneath. That's not going to happen with a layer of gel sealer on. So I probably should have done that. I just want to mention it so that if you guys think of it, you can go through and you can do that. After I have that on there, then I'm going to go and I'm going to be adding the white trim to the top of the stocking. And now I used all metallic colors. So I used bronze for the teddy bear, which is what I'm sculpting first because I wanted him to make sure I had room for him and enough room for him because the teddy bear was definitely the thing that I needed to make sure got in there. So very simple, cute little teddy bear, round head, little body, little ears. And then for his snout, I just used Cover Pink. Cover Pink, since it has that kind of clear quality to it, is just going to add that perfect little snout, and it's going to slightly lighten it and make it a little bit more pink, which is going to give it just kind of a good little teddy bear snout. And then, like I said, I used all metallic colors, so then with silver and gold, I added a couple little gifts in the background. I know for me, when I'm wrapping presents, I love to use metallic, really shiny paper, so I wanted to make sure my gifts had that metallicness too. So now I'm going to be, with black paint, I'm just going to be adding some details on my teddy bear, eyes, nose, little lines in the ears, and then do some outlines on my gifts. So I want to make sure that everything there is very visible, and those metallic colors and the fact that they're just so shiny makes it a little bit harder to see them, a little harder to differentiate what's what. So that outline is really helpful. And then with red, I'm going to be adding ribbons on the silver gift, and green, I put ribbons on the gold gifts. And then with white paint, added the little heel and the toe to my stocking. So now here's something that I decided to do on this one that I really like. I took some diluted black paint and I added a shadow around the entire stocking. Now this part is something that you may or may not like the effect of, so you could definitely, if you were like, why does it look like that, you could leave it out. But I like it. I feel like it makes the stocking look like it's popped out of the nail more, like a little bit more dimensional, like it's almost 3D glasses, 3D, like it's floating in front of it, so I liked it. So now I took some gel top coat and I put that over the top of the red portion of my stocking, and then I'm just going to press some flocking powder into that, cure it, remove the extra flocking powder from that portion of the nail with a little fluffy fan brush, and then I'm going to take and put some of that gel top coat over the white portion. So make sure you don't get that gel top coat over your presents or over any of the areas you don't want the flocking powder to stick. And then press the white powder into your top coat tap off the extra, cure it, and then with that fluffy little fan brush, remove the extra flocking powder again. And now I'm going to be applying gel sealer over the white background and over that little shadow as well. And try not to get any of that on your flocking powder because it's gonna kind of remove the fluffiness. And then matte top coat over your little gifts, and you guys you're all done. Like I said, I think the flocking powder really makes this design, so any stocking design from now on for me is going to have flocking powder. I hope you guys like it too, and please share recreations with me on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love to see them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!